Here's part two of it. Part two of what he's saying, because he's so right. Because what people don't understand is we are so gullible. I hate to say that, but what we see, what we hear, what we feel, what they're pushing on us on a daily basis, if it's drilled into your head, if you hear it enough, you begin to believe it. What is fact and what is not fact?
Well, shit, I wake up every day, I got a bunch of errands to run and shit. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not some dude who's living in a bunker somewhere going nuts. I mean, how can you even make a video and stay on topic? We've been bouncing all over topics the whole video, and that's another thing I think they do on purpose. If there's a bunch of bullshit going on, it fucking makes you look over here instead of over here. Whatever the fuck's going on over here. Why are videos going viral of these people who are getting these sex changes and then being like, hello, I'm someone who has a sex change. You'll have to accept me and you have to believe in what I believe in, and you have to stand up for my right to shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody gotta do shit for you, motherfucker. That's another problem. Another issue off of the other issues we're talking about now. Nobody has to fucking support anything anyone does.
That's true.
You guys don't even have to support me if you don't want.
That's true too.
So, why are all these fucking weird things popping up that we're supposed to accept? And if we don't, then fuck us. What? No. If I think you're doing some weird shit, I'm gonna be like, hey, you're a fucking weirdo. To me, you're a fucking weirdo. Weirdo. I'm one person. Who the fuck cares? And that's what I'm getting at. That ties into the other shit we were talking about. The internet tricks you into giving a fuck about the wrong things. Not only the wrong things, too many of the wrong things. Fuck them! Literally, fuck them! All this bullshit, all this fucking drama, all this shit. Where do we all see it? The TV. The cell phone. Do you remember when Vine was badass and funny and interesting, and like people were outside making these videos and they were genuinely cool to watch and shit? And then all of a sudden the internet went to the fucking dark days, and if you have a fucking Confederate flag or American flag or a fucking Jamaican fucking flag or whatever kind of flag, somebody's got something to say about it. Somebody already knows you. They already know you so fucking well because of the background in your goddamn video. They already know you so goddamn well by your flannel shirt, or your Michael Jordan shirt, or your Carhartt hat, or your Nike hat. That sounds fucking dumb. So, somewhere along the line, the very things I just talked about, how come no one's making funny skits out of this shit? That'd be funny, right? No, because it would get fucking blocked. Oh, you're hating? Dude, it's a joke. Black guy, white guy video. Oh, white guy in the hood. Oh, it's so funny. Black guy in the country. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, it is funny. But it's black guys and white guys making these fucking videos. So why did the comedy of these fucking stupid situations get kicked out? If you make a funny video about this shit, oh, you raise that up, that's racist! That's racist! Do you know how funny I thought Dave Chappelle's fucking Ku Klux Klan skit was? was? Bro, that was hilarious. A black blonde dude being a fucking Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan and nobody knowing because he always wore a hood and talked white as fuck. Dude, that's hilarious, bro. How can you say that's not? Hell, even some people that laughed at that shit back in the day are the same motherfuckers that would now be like, that's right, that. So, you take all that shit that I just said in this entire video, and you have it in this big bag, right? You dump this motherfucking bag out. You got fake news. You got fake celebrities. You got fake stories. Fake ass songs. Fake personalities. So, when you're a real motherfucker, and you really are grounded with who you are, and who
Then you're in the wrong.
Who's supporting your stuff.
Boy, this boy smarter tonight. Don't take this wrong, but he's very intelligent. He's kind of really. I'm pretty shocked with this side that I'm getting to see from him, because it's true. I sit there and I think about, because I was talking to my sisters about how when we were growing up, there wasn't all this chaos and drama and stuff. We didn't hear about it on a daily basis, and I think that's probably why our childhood was good, because I sit there and think, okay, why are the kids today so stressed out? We didn't have that when I was a kid. We lived on a farm. We had a landline, two-party landline. We had Channel 12. We played outside. We didn't hear the news. We did not have access to everything that there is now to be stressed about. And it was so much more better. And I honestly believe that. It's crazy, but it's true. We didn't have that. Because I'm sitting here thinking, boy, so much more kids are... I get a lot of calls today with children need to be seen for anxiety. I mean, young kids. I mean, it's like, where is this coming from? That's what I was telling my sister. I'm like, I wonder, it's so weird because I don't remember hearing about so much about stress, anxiety, just living, just everything that was when I was growing up, whenever I was a child. But we didn't have access to everything that we that has today. It is technology. I will say that to the fullest, because there is so much more access. People have it at the touch of your fingertip, and what he's saying is true. Because what people tell us that we need to believe is what we need to believe. And it's crazy. And I sit there and I think about it every day. Why is society the way it is these days? What is different from what is different with the kids these days? And why wasn't it like this when I was young? But I honestly believe it has a lot to do with being able to have your phone anywhere. Phone. You have access to the internet no matter where you're at if you have a cell phone. And what people feed out there, and it's just constant, so much negativity, so much chaos, so much of everything. And this guy's smarter than a lot of people probably give him credit for. Because you've got to sit back there and evaluate yourself as who you are as a human being. You have to evaluate yourself, who you are as a human being, not nobody else. Because at the end of the day, our journey isn't anybody else's. Our journey is our own personal journey. We will never understand anybody else's journey because it's not our journey. It's not our journey to understand. But yet, people want to figure it out and want to think they know you and think they want to tell you how you should live when it's so far from the truth. This guy speaks a lot of truth. And I think the world is way too serious nowadays. Very much so. Way too serious. Because you definitely have to watch what you say. You know, regardless of who you know who you are as a person inside, you still have to watch what you say. Because people judge you on one thing that you said. You know, and people are going to judge you all day, every day. And when you start getting on these big platforms like this, when you start getting fame and stuff, and you have people that watch you by the masses, pressure gets harder. That would be a big burden to carry, and it takes strong people to do that. And or maybe you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would want it. I love living my little normal everyday life. I love living my life where I can go, you know, to work, come home, go to the grocery store, go live my life without people, you know, constantly wanting to know what you're doing, who you are, what you're seeing, what you're eating, what you're drinking today, what is this person doing. It takes a whole nother level of different. I don't know. I kind of like what he had to say. That's weird that here I am up at almost 2 o'clock now making I'm going to put part 1 up, and then this is going to be part 2 because like I said, when you guys get me, when you get my channel, I don't edit. I don't do these fancy shit. You know, I try, everything is real, because to me that's just the way it should be. But it's not that way. You know, I try to be the most genuine. And you see my laundry behind me. You see me look like shit. I don't care. You know, it's like, but it's a sad world we live in these days. And that's what I'm trying to get at, you know, because it all goes back to what I'm trying to figure out, and why why people are more mentally going through mental problems these days than at certain other times. But he has a lot of good things to say, and I really think that he's pretty smart. But it all comes back to who you are as a person. You know, if you like and love, you gotta genuinely love who you are and what you stand for, because you're always gonna learn and grow every day. Learn and grow every day. You're not gonna be the same person. I'm not the same person I was yesterday, because every day will change you a little bit. You got to understand that every day will change you a little bit. He's a smart guy, you know. Very smart guy, I think. I just jumped up, you know, somebody just recommended his stuff to me. I like his stuff. I like his comedy, and I see it as comedy. You know, I like Chris Rock comedy. Chris Rock is one of my favorite, and he'll, you know, and George Lopez, I relate on that 100% because I'm Hispanic and he's Hispanic, and we can get, you know, that culture, and it's funny, but you know, everybody's too serious nowadays, and that's what it is. But I'm really liking this kid. You know, I shouldn't call him a kid, this man, you know. I feel like I'm an old lady, but he's got a lot of good points. And most of the time, that's when it comes to you at night, and it seems like that's what happens with him. His brain never shuts off, and it's at night. And sometimes that's just definitely a tough burden to carry, especially when you start feeling the masses and you go into your comment sections. I couldn't imagine having a million subscribers and people all telling me this and that and the other, you know. I'm happy with my little 250 or whatever I have. You know, because if I change one person's life, it makes all the difference in the world. But there's more videos to come on this. But this is weird that, you know, here I am up in the middle of the night, and then he popped up with this just minutes ago, you know. And there was something I was thinking about too, you know, and especially in the field that I'm working in now. But let me know what y'all think. But I think he's got it right. But you gotta he's like I said, I don't know, you know, if he watches his Ryan, you know, as long as you know who you are inside as a person, and you are happy with who you are inside as a person, and you know who your genuine self is, that's all that matters. Really. Because people are going to judge you all day, every day. I found that out in my life, you know. But I know who I am. And I love who I am now. And you just got to go with it. And you do you. You do you. You got to do you. You just do you. And that's all that matters. And the people that genuinely care about you and get you will stick with you. They will, you know, and won't want nothing more from you. And they'll understand that. The other ones fall off. They really do. And it's just the way it is. You know, you find that in life. But very interesting that I come up. So there's going to be 2 parts. I have the first part that I uploaded and the second part. So maybe we can get into more about this tomorrow. But as long as you know who you are, anybody out there, if you are genuinely happy with who you are as a person inside, that's all that matters. Screw the rest. Screw the rest. All right, guys. Good night. I better go to sleep too, but good night, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.